Hello guys, today we're going to be working on social studies. So locate your calendar and we're going to be working on Wednesday, Early Years, Philadelphia, page 34. But first we're going to watch a YouTube video.
Dear Tim and Moby, what was the Declaration of Independence all about? From Darren. Hey, let's take a break. The Declaration of Independence was just that. In 1776, the 13 American colonies declared that they were going to form a new country, totally independent or separate from Great Britain. Well, up until that time, Great Britain had ruled the colonies, even though they were all the way across the ocean. It made a lot of sense at first, maybe, but the colonies developed their own identity, and they had a lot of disagreements with their British rulers. In 1774, representatives from 12 of the 13 colonies met in the First Continental Congress. They wrote a Declaration of Rights and Grievances and addressed it to the King of England. But King George III was angry. He considered the Continental Congress to be traitors. In 1775, British and American troops faced off in battles at Lexington and Concord. Later that year, the Second Continental Congress met to decide what to do next. A lot of colonists were still against declaring independence from England. Then in January of 1776, Thomas Paine's pamphlet, Common Sense, came out. He argued that since the colonies got nothing out of their relationship with England, it was common sense to become independent. His forceful argument won over a lot of people. In June of 1776, a declaration committee of the Second Continental Congress drafted a statement of independence from Britain. The Declaration Committee included Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Franklin, John Adams, Roger Sherman, and Robert R. Livingston. Jefferson was chosen to write the first draft. He divided the Declaration into three main parts. The first part laid out basic human rights, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, and all men created equal. Jefferson also included the right of the people to revolt against bad governments. The second part was a list of grievances or complaints against King George III. The third part of the Declaration was a formal statement of independence. John Adams and Ben Franklin made a few minor edits to Jefferson's draft, but overall they were pretty happy with it. The Continental Congress adopted the Declaration of Independence on July 4th, 1776. Yeah, that's why we celebrate Independence Day on July 4th. On August 2nd, 1776, most of the delegates of the Continental Congress formally signed an official copy of the Declaration.
So moving on to your assignment for today. Your assignment should look like this, and it's named Philadelphia. This is the third assignment from the second week. So let's start reading. More colonists came to the colonies. Cities got bigger. Philadelphia became the largest city. Benjamin Franklin was a famous American who moved to Philadelphia to earn a living. Others came for religious freedom. Philadelphia had libraries, hospitals, schools, and theaters. Benjamin Franklin helped start a fire department there. Philadelphia is the city where the Declaration of Independence was signed. Okay, so this is a very important fact. The Declaration of Independence was signed in Philadelphia. And let's underline all your other keywords such as colonists, colonies, and freedom. So now, for your assignment, why did the colonists move to the cities? Let's go back to your story. Why did they move? More colonists came to the colonies. Cities got bigger. Philadelphia became the largest city. So why did they move there? Others came for religious freedom. Philadelphia had a lot of things, remember? Libraries, hospitals, schools, and theaters. So people wanted to move there because of the things that Philadelphia had. Why did the cities get bigger? Go back to your story and look for your answer. What city became the largest city? What famous American moved to Philadelphia and why? So let's go back. Who moved to Philadelphia, remember? Benjamin Franklin was a famous American who moved to Philadelphia to earn a living. So who moved to Philadelphia? Benjamin Franklin. Number 5. What did Philadelphia have that the colonists liked? What did they have? Remember, they had libraries. Let's go back. What did they have? Philadelphia had libraries, hospitals, schools, and theaters. So people wanted to move there because there was things to do. So number 6, what was signed in Philadelphia? So work on it. Go back to your story. And remember, it was an important fact that you should have highlighted at the beginning of the story. So this is your assignment for history.